Welcome YouTube world. Welcome to Netta27. Welcome to my channel Netta27. My name is Amin. Today's March 28th, 2022. March 28th, 2022. On this channel I talk about sports mainly, but today I'm going to divert my topic to entertainment. I'm going to divert my topic to entertainment. Title of this video, Did Will Smith end his career? Than Will Smith in his career. As y'all know, last night was the Oscars. Chris Rock was hosting the Oscars. Will Smith was up for a nominee for the portrayal of Richard Williams. That's the father of Venus and Serena Williams in the movie. I forgot the title of the movie, but Will Smith was up for an Oscar. And obviously, y'all saw the clip. Chris Rock made a light-handed, in my opinion, a light-handed joke about Jada Pinkett, which is Will Smith's wife, in regard to her bald head. He made a G.I. Jane comment. For those who don't know, that G.I. Jane was actually a movie, I believe, in the late 90s, starring Demi Moore as a recruit in the military, and she had a buzz cut, had her hair cut real low. And so Chris Rock made a light-hearted joke in regard to Jada Pinkett Smith's appearance, her close-shaved head. And Will Smith got up, went up on stage, and smacked the hell out of Chris Rock. And Chris Rock was stunned, as was, I'm sure, the audience live and on TV. And he just smacked the hell out of him, went and sat back down and said, "Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth." That's what Will Smith's reaction was. And he repeated it again a couple other times. And so that's what happened. Will Smith walked up on stage, didn't appreciate the joke that Chris Rock said about his wife, which was a G.I. Jane joke in regard to her bald head. And he went and smacked the hell out of Chris Rock. Now, I want to add, a lot of people may not realize that Jada Pinkett Smith is in her 50s, and she has a hair loss disease called alopecia or something like that. I forgot the name, and forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it. But she does have a hair loss condition at her advanced age of 51, I believe. So that's what happened. And, a lot of people have their take, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. But I wanted to weigh in and give my opinion. And in my opinion, Will Smith really embarrassed himself. He really made a fool of himself. Period, point blank. I know you may be sensitive to people saying things about your wife, but it was a light-hearted joke. It wasn't nothing deeply insulting. It wasn't nothing personal. He didn't call her out her name. He didn't call her a B or anything like that. It was a light-hearted joke in reference to the G.I. Jane movie, which came out in the late 90s. That's all it was. And for him to react like that, show that at 53 years old, he's very childish and very sensitive and immature. At 53, you should be able to control your reactions. You should be able to control your emotions. If you have a problem with the joke, you take it backstage. You don't get up on live television and embarrass yourself. And also possibly bring assault charges against yourself. And really, I give Chris Rock some credit for not pressing charges, because he easily could have pressed charges. I mean, the whole world saw what happened, and once again, to me, it wasn't nothing funny about it. I was very disappointed, very, very disappointed by the behavior of Will Smith. This is not the streets. This is a event with actors and time for people to get the acclaim and awards that they deserve for their work. This is not the time to get up in a guy's face and strike him. This is not the streets. You know, if it was up to me, Will Smith would not ever be invited to the Oscars ever again. This is unprecedented behavior. Unprecedented. You know, I want to point something out that a lot of people glossing over. I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood, and I've seen a lot of stuff over the years, being that I'm from the hood and was raised in the hood. Let me tell you something. Real talk, real street talk. If you walk up on a dude on the streets and you slap him, you're not just gonna turn around and walk away. It's not going down like that. You might possibly lose your life within seconds, especially if that dude is strapped. You might lose your life. But I guess Will Smith felt comfortable where he was at and didn't think it was going to be no retaliation because he's at the Oscars. And evidently there wasn't no retaliation. But the point being, for younger people, don't ever do nothing like that to no man or no woman, especially another man. Don't ever do nothing like that to another man outside of some event, because you might lose your life. Real talk. That's how the streets get down. That's how dudes from the streets get down. You're not going to walk up and slap a dude and think you're just going to turn around and get in your car and that's going to be the end of it. That's not the way the streets work. But once again, this is not the streets. This is an award show, and Will Smith made a fool of himself. He made a damn fool of himself. And really, I like to also add, he shouldn't have been nominated for no award to begin with, because the name of the movie was King Richard, once again, which is a reference to Richard Williams, the father of Venus and Serena Williams, and he taught them at an early age how to play tennis. And we saw the end results, that both the sisters became the greatest women tennis players ever. And Serena, to this day, may possibly be the greatest women's tennis player ever, with over 23 Grand Slams. Over 23 in a white-dominated sport. So it's good that King Richard Williams, the father of the Williams sisters, they made a movie about him, which was great. But in my opinion, Will Smith shouldn't even been nominated. He shouldn't been even cast in the part of Richard Williams, because he don't look nothing like Richard Williams. Will Smith does not look like Richard Williams. Richard Williams is a dark-skinned African-American man. Will Smith is not dark-skinned. He didn't do a good job in that movie. I didn't see Richard Williams when I saw Will Smith trying to play Richard Williams. It's a joke that they even nominated this dude, let alone they voted him to win the award. He don't look nothing like Richard Williams. He don't sound nothing like Richard Williams. He shouldn't even had the part. You could have picked, I'm going to give top of my head 3 dark-skinned black men. You could have picked Idris Elba. You could have picked Cedric the Entertainer. You could have picked Wesley Snipes. All dark-skinned, shorter African-American men. Will Smith is not dark-skinned. He shouldn't even have been up for the award. But nonetheless, I guess this was a sympathy thing, and they gave him the part. And he got nominated and won an Oscar. But, you know, once again, you know, he made a fool of himself. When you get a certain age, especially at 53, you don't act like you a thug. Or like you a hoodlum, which is what Will Smith acted like. That's not how grown men in their 50s or 40s or even 30s should handle disputes. You don't walk up on nobody and put your hands on somebody, you know. So, you know, That's not how real men handle conflict or disagreements. Because out here in the streets, Will Smith would have lost his life. Trust me. And those who from the streets know what I'm talking about. He'd have lost his life. Ain't no dude just gonna let you do that and let you walk away. That's not how the streets once again get down. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So he made himself look real stupid, real childish, and immature. And the man needs some help. And I hope he gets the help that he needs, because if he does that again to somebody else outside in these streets, it might be a wrap for Will Smith. It might be a wrap permanently. So, I hope he learned a lesson. If he's that sensitive, maybe he should have stayed home. And maybe Jada Pinkett Smith should have stayed home if you're that sensitive. Chris Rock is a comedian. And that joke was a real lighthearted joke. It wasn't, well, like I said, it wasn't nothing personal or anything. So I give him credit for having restraint and being able to go on with the show. If it was me personally, I would have pressed charges and had Will Smith arrested. If it was up to me, it's no shame on Chris Rock's part, because he was the one who got assaulted. So, let me know what y'all think and give me your opinions, your comments. Feel free to like and subscribe if you agree with what I'm saying. Once again, my name is Amin. This channel is Netta27. I mainly talk sports, boxing, football, basketball, but today I had to divert to this topic here and give y'all some real commentary. Nothing funny about this. Nothing funny about this. This ain't nothing to laugh at. When you out here in the real world, if you do something like that, you could lose your life or go to jail for assault. That's what happens outside the Oscars on these streets. So I hope the young people listening learn a lesson from what I had to say and take heart to what I'm saying. So, but that's all I got. Thank you for tuning in. Netta27. I'm out.